Numbers 10, 11, and 12. So here, these are figure it out problems. So on number 10, we have 8 raised to some power, and then that raised to the second power will equal 8 to the 12th. So think about your properties. When you raise a power to a power, you multiply. So we're looking for a number that if you multiply by 2, you get 12. Well, let's work backwards. 12 divided by 2 is 6. So the exponent we're looking for is 6. Number 11, you can approach it the same way. So sum 9 to some power divided by 9 to the 23rd power equals 2. So some number minus 23 equals 2. So if we just work backwards and add 2 to 23, we get 25. And then on number 12, 4 raised to some power will equal 1/16. Well, notice that 4 is in the numerator right now, and it drops to the denominator and is squared. So that means our power needs to be 2, but then it also needs to be negative because our final term is in the denominator. And now let's look at numbers 13 and 14. So on 13, we want to evaluate the following expression, x to the 0 times y over x to the negative 2, when y is 3 and x is negative 2. So first let's simplify this expression. Anything to the 0 power is 1, so we'll have 1 times y. Oh, and then my x to the negative 2 will need to come up to my numerator here. All I'll have it left here is just a 1 in the denominator. So essentially I have yx squared. Now let's plug in our values. So y is 3, x is negative 2 squared, so that's 3 times 4, or 12. So we evaluated, and that means we plug numbers in and actually find a number value. Now we're just simplifying, and we want to leave as all positive exponents. So again, we think about the properties. Notice we have 2, and then x to the negative 5th, y to the negative 1. So our 2 will remain in the numerator. The x will drop into the denominator, raised to the positive 5 power, and the y will also drop into the denominator, raised to the positive 1 power. And now, if you look at our expression, it's simplified, and we have all positive exponents.